Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 26th of December. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay, sorry about the slightly late start today. I've thrown my back out, and I really want to be in bed, but hey, that's that is the way it is. I sometimes wonder if you wait until the holidays to get ill. Just because you've got more time at the holidays. All right, okay. I was looking on Friday. I was looking for this to go higher, and it did, and it's got pretty much to where I was expecting it to go. Now the reality is this can go higher, no question about it, and if it does, it's got a very clear target. But the first target, if we're forming the head and shoulder, head and shoulder, right shoulder, is basically this area. Now, if you have a look at this, hang on, sorry, I'm just drawing this in on here. I was saying that basically after Christmas we had a distinct possibility that it could fail right there. And if it did, that would be the rising wedge it would be failing from. So we haven't got any negative divergence here. I'm not saying it's necessarily going to fail, but if it does fail, and it may fail, then it'll fail right from here, and you can see the right shoulder on this head and shoulders, and we're pretty much there now, and we're at the daily middle band now. So we will see. This is the first area. If we don't fail here, I'll be leaning towards seeing a retest of the high, and that I think might well then be the second high of it on top, and that of course also gives us our reversal pattern. Looking at NQ, NQ, we've got pretty much exactly the same sort of pattern set up here. We broke back over the daily middle band. It's not as nice on here, but it's not too bad. We don't have any negative divergence here, and we're a little below the 50, so we wouldn't get a decent one even if we went back and retested this high. But I am wondering if it might fail here. But here, there is no head and shoulder forming, and there's a pretty obvious target at a retest of this high, and we may well make it. RTY never really got off the ground. It still hasn't really got off the ground. The inverted head and shoulders I was talking about as a possibility on Tuesday has not developed really. It could still break up, but I think the reality is this probably isn't really going to get that far off the ground. YM got a little higher, but not a lot. This could be a double top setting up a retest of the lows. Do we have a negative divergence here? Not really. When we had the beginning of this rally here, I was talking about all of the buy signals. We do not have corresponding sell signals here. And is it going to fail here? Yes. This is the first real big target that I was talking about right from the start, and we reached it on ES, but we will see. We haven't reached the 60-minute buy signal target on DAX yet, and we haven't reached it yet on ESTX, although it's not that far away. But what I'm really wondering here is whether we see the extension here, which takes us up into the high retest, and NQ and ES have been going at more or less the same speed, so that would give us likely retests on ES and NQ as well. All right, let's have a look at the bigger picture charts. Right, on ES, where we closed Friday back testing the daily middle band. On SPX, we closed Friday slightly over the daily middle band. I wouldn't see that as a significant break, particularly because, of course, on the way this works on bands is that if you see a break up, then of course the obvious time to break back down is the next day. So this could be an attempt to break that will fail immediately. We will see, but we've got a nice little head and shoulders here, and this is definitely an area it could fail. Have we reached the possible near miss target on the buy signal? We have. On the 15-minute chart, we do have some negative divergence, and we're back testing this consolidation area, but I gotta say there is a case definitely for going back to retest the all-time high. On NQ, obviously we were already back over daily middle band, which we never really broke by an awful lot. On the hourly chart, we've got an RSI 14 buy signal, and that's not quite reached the possible near miss target, but it's pretty damn close. Some negative divergence on the 15-minute as well. Looking at Dia, Dia isn't well. SPX and if ES and NQ reach the all-time highs for a retest, and this might reach the daily middle band. I'm doubtful about that happening on IWM. We've still got an RSI 14 bicycle, and that hasn't made the possible near-miss target yet. We again have negative divergence on the 15-minute. What we could see here is a pullback, settle some of this divergence, and then move up a bit. But at the moment, this hasn't really significantly exceeded the initial rally run on all of those bicycles. So this is mainly tech led, although actually SPX and NDX have really been going up pretty much together. All right, looking at IWM. IWM, we've got on the daily chart, we've barely made a move off the lows, really. We're not close to a test of the daily middle band, and I'm not thinking that looks particularly likely at the moment. We have got an hourly bicycle that's showing absolutely no signs of making target. IWM's really been flat as a pancake, and we've got 15-minute negative divergence. We haven't even really gone up enough to set up a decent 15-minute negative divergence on the RSI 14. But you can see we've got a possible sell signal brewing on the RSI 5. Looking at DAX, DAX hasn't really made it off the ground either. Nikkei, not an awful lot. Mainly this rally is concentrated in tech and SPX. So we will see how that goes. Think this is the first area I was looking at for a fail, and it could fail here. So watching that to see whether it does. All right, looking at DX, leaning towards seeing a retest of this high here, set up a little double top, possibly nested double top with this larger one, but I wouldn't be astonished to see this go higher. As I said, I've talked about this going back possibly to 114, 115. I'm still thinking that might happen. On ZB, ZB is possible double bottom here, no current positive divergence, and I'm leaning towards this going lower towards the sort of 104 to 106 area. In terms of TNX, the very nice bull flag there has now broken up with confidence, and the target would get us back on ZB to about the 104 to 106 area. All right, CL. CL, I was wondering about a retest of this high. This could be the second high of a double top when we see it. We're pretty close. We do have a possible weak 60-minute sell signal brewing on NG. This has broken up, and it could well extend higher. So far, this looks like a little bull flag or a triangle forming. GC, we're very dependent on what happens on the dollar. This could well be a bear flag forming. On SI, SI could be a flag, but not as well formed as the DC one. HG, I'm still wondering about a full retest of this low here, which wasn't quite made, and I've got that in about the 4.06 area. This looks like a bear flag at the moment, and the 60-minute bicycle has now reached the full target. All right, looking at KC. KC, still leaning towards seeing a retest of this high. Still got crop issues and supply issues which are likely to be supporting the market. SB, because of this breakdown, this could break lower. It's retesting the low at the moment. This could be the second low double bottom. We are on a 60-minute bicycle, but we have opened the pathway to lower, and I'm wondering whether it's going to go down. CC is... All right, CC, this still looks like a bull flag forming, and the sell signal has now reached the full target. ZW holding slightly off the ground here, not a decent looking double bottom. Could be a possible IHS forming, of course. Corn still leaning towards seeing a retest of this high next. This has been very much the strongest of the grains. On soy, nice looking little rally off the low. Do we have a decent reversal pattern here? Nope, we don't. So had an opportunity to form a double bottom here, but didn't. CT could have a double bottom here and rising off the lows at the moment. On lumber, slowly coming back up into the retest of this high. This could be a double top to take us straight back to the bottom. Live cattle, no particular reason to think this is going down, but it's struggling to get back up at the moment. And lean hogs, this looks like a bull flag which is starting to break up. Okay, bottom line. We've reached the first of the targets I was looking for on the rally. This is led by ES and NQ. The ES and NQ bicycles on the hourly charts have made target, I think. Not quite sure about the NQ one actually. Let's just go back and have a look at that. Qs. Okay, that's almost reached the possible near miss target, and SPX has reached the possible near miss target. And on SPX, we're testing the daily middle band, which is the key level to get back over, and looking promising for getting back over it. If we do that, then we're going to probably see retest the all-time highs on both NDX and SPX and ES and NQ, and I'm thinking we might do that. If we're going to fail, this is the rising wedge that is the signal for us to go down. So very nice 1, 2, 3 support there. It's broken. If this is going to top out and fail at the weekly pivot, I wouldn't be astonished to see that. But we will see. Could we extend higher into the retest of the high? I'm thinking probably even odds. We will see how it goes. All right, my pleasure as always, guys. Hope you all had a great Christmas, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. I'm skeptical about getting a post out today. My back really hurts, so I'll probably spend most of the day in bed. That's all right. Catch you later, guys.